Okay, so let's get started with the 251. Now, on the 251 in the key of D flat, where the chords we would normally play are an E flat minor chord, A flat dominant 7, and then we will go back to the 1 major. Okay, so let's talk about those chords on the 2. So we have an E flat in our right hand. Left hand we have a G flat, B flat, and then we have the E flat. And we could always double up to thicken out the sound in our bass. 2, 5. Now on the 5 you see I have the A flat, I have the E flat, then I have the G flat, B flat, C, then I have the E flat. Okay? I'm putting that A flat 9 in there. But normally we would just play the dominant 7, but it sounds thicker to put that 9 in there, okay? So here we go. 2, 5, and then we're at the 1, which is D flat, F, A flat, D flat. Now that's a basic approach to a 251 in the key of D flat, but it's very stale. Okay, so how can we add some color to this chord progression? Well, let's first thicken out the chord. So on our E flat chord, we'll play this. So we'll keep the octaves in our left hand, and in our right hand we'll play G flat, B flat, D flat, and F. 2. And then what we'll do when we go to the 5 is we'll take this B flat and the D flat in the middle of our chord, and we'll play a C and the E flat. So we'll go. So you see how that works? I'm keeping that G flat in that F, and I'm using these 2 fingers going from the B flat D flat to the C and the E flat. So let's see what it sounds like. 2, 5. All right, so 2, and make sure you catch that left. 5, 1. All right, so 2, 5, 1. And this works anytime you're closing out a song. You can even start a song with this. So you have the different options with that chord progression. So the first one was right here, 2, 5, 1. The second one, 2, 5, and then you have your 1 there. So let's thicken this out even more. In your practice time, you want to get used to expanding your chords and using some left hand voicing. So let's talk about some different voicings you can incorporate on the 2. The first one is just to play the E flat minor straight in your left hand. So you have the E flat, G flat, B flat, and that's going to be your left hand chord. So you play it just like this. And then in our right hand, we're just going to play a D flat. So we have the D flat, F, and then we have the A flat. So we'll play that chord right there. So it's a nice full chord. 2. So on the 5, let's go. So in our left, we're going 2, 5. And on the 5, all we're doing playing the A flat, G flat, and the B flat. Here we're going 2, 5. So we're going to take the D flat and the F, and we're going to drop it to a C and an E flat. So 2, actually, you know what? You actually stay on the F, and you'll use your thumb. Okay, so you'll do this. First chord, second chord. I play it again. First chord, second chord. All right, so let's do it again. 2, 5. And let's thicken out this one a little bit. Let's do something like this. So we have a D flat and an E flat, and we're going to do this stretch. And we're going to play the F, the B flat, the C, and the F. All right, so that kind of gives you some options. Let's thicken this out even more. Okay. So if you're like me and you like that left hand to sound thick, and you want to find a nice chord for the 2, this is one I use all the time. So I have the E flat, the A flat, the B flat, the D flat, and the F. And just practice it a couple times so you get used to it, and you can pull it out anytime you need it. All right. So I would kind of practice it just like that. Just kind of roll the chord so your fingers get used to hitting it. All right. And then in my right hand, I can just play this, the G flat, the D flat, and the F. And I can just play them just like that, all right? And kind of give it like that nice gospel sound. I'm going to grace off that E flat. So I'm going to go just like that. Two. And let's do this. 5. So 2, 5. So that's the 2. And here, in my second chord, I'm just playing in my right hand. I'm playing a straight F chord. So I'm playing the F, the A. I can't play the C. That's optional. But I'm playing F, A, F. But what I'm doing is I'm gracing off the A flat. So I'm going. All right. So you see how that sounds? So we're going from here, 2, 5. And here I got the same left hand that I had before. So I have an A flat, G flat, and then the B flat. And you see that stretch. All right, so that's 2, 5. And let's just double up that chord I just showed you. So we'll do this. So we have a D flat on our left, F, B flat, C, F, B flat, C, F. All right, and and just kind of take your time and kind of work through these different options. Okay, so 2, 5, 1. One more time. 2, 5, 1. All right. So let me give you some more chords. Let's do this time instead of approaching it from an E flat minor on the 2, there are times in which you'll approach the 2 from a E flat major chord. All right, so the E flat major is right there, 5, 1. Now the trick is I don't normally play it like that. I don't normally play the E flat straight. Normally what I'll do is I'll play an E flat just like this, okay? So I'll do something like 2, 5, 1. Now on other videos I broke this move down, but let me just give you my left hand chord as a G, a C, a D flat, and an F. And here I'm just playing a regular G flat chord, D flat, G flat, B flat. I'm going C, F, A. Okay, so, and you see exactly what's going on there. And I'll go right back to that same chord I did. I'm just playing a different inversion. I'm playing the C, F, A, C, but but I'm playing this exact same left hand, so I'm gonna go. So I'll play it slow. All right. And that's a nice little arpeggio that you can incorporate into that move. So real slow. All right, so let me give you that arpeggio. So you have the G flat, and then you're gonna play F, A, C, G flat, F, A, C. And it just repeats. Now I'm gonna always play the G flat with my left hand. So I'm gonna go. All right, so. And the trick to doing that move is once you get here, once you get to that move right there, or to that chord, what I'm doing is I'm holding the pedal down, so that I'm still catching that A flat bass under this arpeggio. Okay? So that's a real nice move that you can do on a 2-5-1 to add that to, to give it some color. All right? So we started off here, 2-5-1. We took it here. 2, I think we did 5-1. All right, I think we did this. 2, 5. We did that. We did 2. We did. How do we do it? We did right here. 5. Complete it out, and then back to 1. All right. So you have some options that you'll disciple through and kind of build your own patterns, and you kind of build your own voicings. But really pay attention to this first one, 2-5-1, and build on from there. Okay. So I gave you some options. Kind of work with them and get them underneath your fingers.